You want to save on your grocery budget? Buy in bulk. Hi, I'm Hope. This is Under the Median, where every week we talk about practical frugality. I feed my family of 4 for about $250 on average per month. One of the ways that I do that is by buying food in bulk. About twice a year, my family and I head to a local Amish community. It's about an hour drive from our home. We allow $240 for each of our trips to the Amish store. We headed there yesterday and we took you along with us. We'll show you exactly what we bought, whether we came in under budget or not. And the thing with bulk food is once you get it home, you have to be able to store it. So make sure you stick with me because I'm going to do an overhaul of my pantry. I'll show you how to organize your pantry so you can find anything in that pantry in 30 seconds or less and know exactly what you have in there. We are back from our trip to the Amish store. We stacked everything on the front porch. So we'll start here to my left and work our way around the front porch. We'll show you everything we got, the salvage food as well as the bulk food. I'll tell you how much bulk food has or has not gone up in the last 8 months. Last time we made a trek to the Amish store, it was in late October of 2023. Let's take a look. We have Zatarain's rice mix. These are the big ones, guys, that like the restaurants use, $1.99. Medium coconut marked down to $3. Here we have some Moroccan style meatball sauce. No idea what this is like, but it's 75 cents for that price. It was worth a gamble to see if it's any good. Somebody tell me in the comments, have you ever used this? Because I really want to know. 28 ounces, $1.99 per jar. That's really good for nut butter. And this, of course, being almond butter. So that's like really crazy cheap. And once again, something else I've never tried. Thai Kitchen sweet red chili sauce. No idea, but it looked really fun and yummy at $1.99. We have a bunch of tomatoes and tomato sauce. These ranged in price from 50 to 85 cents. Some of the cans were a little bit dented, but not so dented that it gave me pause for concern. $1.49 for this Just Ranch no soy salad dressing, so I gave those a try. They're a little small, but they looked kind of fun for $1.49. $5, you guys. This is a huge container. Here, I'll pick it up so you can see it. Oh my gosh, this is heavy. All right. It is Smucker's apricot preserves. Clearly this was made for like a restaurant. Here's what I think I'm gonna do, and you guys can tell me whether you think I'm right or not. We're gonna open it, put it in smaller containers, and I'm gonna see if I can freeze it. My theory is it's gonna freeze okay, but you know what? Look, if it thaws and it's like kind of runny or something, this makes really great sauces and stuff for cooking and baking. So I think I'm still good either way. Big tortillas, the large packages of tortillas were 99 cents. Mediums were 79 cents, and these were 50 cents for the small packages. Now, yes, I make my own tortillas. In fact, I did a whole tutorial where I showed you exactly how to make them from scratch. I do it all the time. I'll make sure that tutorial, guys, is linked up above, and I'll also put it in the description of this video. But my tortillas are 4 to 5 cents each to make. This is cheaper than that, so it was worth going ahead and stocking up in them while I was at the Amish store. We're gonna move around. All right, let's get into some of the numbers for the bulk items. I got my cheat sheet notes here. I'll tell you what we paid for these same items 8 months ago. 50 pounds of oats. In October of 2023, we paid $35. Today it was $34.49. Went down 51 cents. 25 pounds of brown rice. It was, in October, it was $21.50. And today it was $22.50. So it went up $1, not bad. Let's circle back around to some more of this stuff and just finish up the bulk items. This is 25 pounds of white rice. That white rice in October was $22, which is 82 cents a pound. It ran a little over $1 a pound, which I didn't know exactly what it was gonna run before I ordered it. It's a little over $1 a pound, which means that it went up 12 cents a pound. This is bulk cream of wheat. I have never, ever seen cream of wheat this cheap. This is one of the reasons we started going to the Amish store. 69 cents a pound, guys. I got 25 pounds of it. All right, let's swing back around to the middle table on my front porch and we'll take a look at more of the salvage food. We have some of this fancy coffee. Larry and the boys like this. I gotta be honest, it's not my thing, but you know, it's got plant-based milk in it. So it's 4-pack for $1.99. We have tortilla chips for 99 cents for large containers of them. Over here we have Mission style tortilla chips. The Mission brand is a good brand, 25 cents for each of these. We got 6 of them. We have some dill pickle seasoned popcorn. No idea, and I do mean, guys, no idea what this is going to be like. But one of our sons is having a party tomorrow, so his party will feature dill pickle popcorn. I think they're gonna like this. I'm just saying. This was a tremendous find. Liquid smoke. Wright's liquid smoke. This is the concentrated hickory seasoning, and this was marked down to $10. $10 for a gallon of liquid smoke. I really do use it all the time and buy it. This was a terrific buy. More chips. No, normally we don't buy all these chips, guys, but once again, remember, a lot of young people coming to my house tomorrow, they need food, they need snacks. They needed these chips. That's my job tomorrow, is to provide snacks. Raisin Bran, large containers of cereal. I got 3 of these cereals, marked down to $3.99. This was good cereal too. And then we have some plant-based milk, the Oatly milk, marked down to 99 cents for a half gallon. And in case you're wondering, yes, we check the expiration dates on these things before we buy them. These are generally pretty close by the expiration date. It's way past the expiration date, we don't buy them. But if it's close enough, guys, and it's this Oatly milk, that's less than half price of what you would pay at the grocery store. A couple more salvage things. We have some sunflower seeds for 75 cents. This was Philip's pick. Philip got to pick a couple of snacks while he was there because he drove us all the way down there and back again. He got 3 hours of driving time in because in Illinois you have to have 50 hours of practice before you can get your license. So he got this 75-cent bag of chips. Planters salted peanuts. I'm not gonna lie, this was Larry's choice.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Larry's choice.
18 bags for $4. Not bad. Great bicycle material.
These are his bicycle snacks.
You betcha.
What did we pay for everything all together? It was about $180, almost exactly to the penny. And we have in our budget, we have worked in 2 of these trips every year, and we have budgeted $240 for each of the 2 trips, which means we came in under budget, guys. We brought everything inside. Some of the stuff was put away upstairs. Some of it was in the refrigerator. There's stuff over here. This is all the items that we are getting ready to put away. Once you've done a bulk haul, this is the perfect time to grab a new pantry inventory sheet and catch up your pantry inventory because look guys, this is kind of a mess.
It's kind of full.
So we're going to fix it. We're going to make sure we know exactly what's in there. We're going to fix it. And I do, believe it or not, it is in categories, which is what we recommend for pantries. But there's more pantry over here. This is all the bulk type food. All of our store of dried beans. Popcorn kernels, very important snack. Popcorn kernels.
You bet.
All right, we are going to get everything put away, organized. I'll show you the finished pantry inventory when we get it done. And we'll show you what the pantry looks like after we get it back in order. Here's what the pantry forms look like once you get them all filled out. You'll have a basic description of what you have, the quantity, and like the packaging. What is the size of the container that you're showing that you have in your pantry? Once you have this filled out, you'll notice like over here where it says green beans, it had 50 cans, and I crossed it out and put 49 and circled it. If somebody sees on the form here that something is circled, we know we started out with 50 and now we have 49. So count it down as you go because I used some green beans last night, so now no longer have 50 cans, I have 49 cans. If you want to get your hands on my pantry organization forms, they're available to you, and I'll make sure I leave a link in the description of the video. I want to talk to you just a second about pantry organization techniques. How do you make your pantry so that you can find everything? I like to say in 30 seconds or less, you can know exactly what you have in your pantry. One of the things that I do is I stack like with like. So this is my plant-based milk section, shelf-stable plant-based milk. This is my coffee section. One of the other things you want to do is make sure that you have taller things behind shorter things. You don't want these shorter things in back because they'll get completely and utterly lost. You won't know that they are back there behind something else that is taller. If we move down here, I put all of, like I have some gluten-free bread mixes. Those are all together. Anytime you can find like little containers like this, or even like cardboard boxes, in order to segment some things away from the rest of what's in your pantry. I like to keep all, when it comes to canned goods, make sure that all of your corn is together, all of your green beans are together. I have all of these counted now. Now I know exactly how many I have in my pantry. Before we started this process, I truly did not, because they'd gotten completely, like everything was integrated together. I might have a can of potatoes right next to some green beans, and I had no idea with the quantity, which becomes super important. We talk about pantries. You always want to think about, this is my working pantry, as well as what one might consider my prepping pantry. Everything is together in this one pantry. This is food that we're going to be eating, but I always like to make sure, especially right now, that I have enough, say, cans of corn on hand for 5 to 6 months. The easiest way to do that is to literally count. Guys, how many cans of corn does your family generally eat in 1 month? You should know that information. Once you know that information, you multiply by however many months you want your pantry corn to last. Then you know exactly how many cans of corn you should keep on hand at all times. Down here, I have what I call kind of my baking section, where I keep, like, I have some big things of yeast back there. This is that fantastic deal that I just got on the almond butter. Yeah. Wait, I'm going to turn it so you can see it. $1.99. Yes, that's 28 ounces of almond butter for $1.99. It was a fantastic deal. Once we come over this direction, I have some gluten-free, like, alternatives for baking and cooking. And then over here, I have what I call kind of my condiment section. Here's that amazing plant-based ranch dressing that I got for $1.49. No idea what it's like, but it was marked down, and it seemed like it was a really good deal. Down here, once again, you'll notice I've segmented stuff. So this is the rice type mixes that I have. And then I have 2 different containers where I have pastas. Keeping everything neat and organized and together is super important. Moving down to the bottom shelf, I have all of my cans of beans. Yes, I keep a huge amount of dried beans on hand. But if you lose electricity, you want to make sure you've got some cans of beans to get you by until you figure out what your next plan is. I keep all of my spices together in one container down here. And then over here, I have just a 25-pound bag of split peas, because I don't know, everybody needs 25 pounds of split peas somewhere in their pantry, don't they? I think they do. It is organized, like with like. It is nothing on top of anything else. I'm super happy with it. Now that's just the bulk goods. Now we're going to move on to the rest of the pantry. It's done. It is a thing of beauty. It is all arranged by categories so that like is with like. And we can see exactly what we have. Now, the thing is, when new food comes in the house, you have to rotate so that the things that have been in here for a while come to the front, and you make sure that you can see them and that you can use them. I'm super happy with how this turned out, guys. Tell me, do you organize your pantry this way? Buying in bulk, organize your pantry. Just 2 of the ways you're going to be able to drop your grocery bills. For more ways that you can spend less on food for your family, watch that video right over there.